let them pass.
I don't know how to feel. Good morning. Today, starting off with a guest, good friend of mine, like a sister cousin, known her for a long time, business owner, mother, hard worker, highly intelligent, beautiful soul, Tonika, man. Welcome Tonika to the channel. Yeah, man, like I said, man, she like a sister cousin, man. Known her for a long time, real long time, damn near all my whole life.
I was about to say before we was born.
Right. Our family knew each other, family.
Back.
Yeah. So, yeah, man, this is gonna be a special episode. I'm glad she's on here. We got a lot to talk about, a little bit of time, man. But right now we at Lake Artemis. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Hold on. That's who you walking up on it now. Say Lake Artemisia Trails. Can I read? Can I read? No. I don't know. But yeah, we're gonna start it here. So first, man, introduce yourself. Tell us about Tonika, man. Tonika. Who is Tonika?
Tonika. He's always this the hard question. Tonika is I am a mother, a sensitive, emotional person, a loving person, a friend.
Yeah, but who? Okay, so some of the attributes of you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what's that, yoga? What drives Tonika? Being a single mother.
Gosh, if you want to be emotional.
I mean, nah.
I've been thinking about this even more recently because I feel like as you get older, you see things differently. You know?
Yeah.
I feel like it's definitely a hard process.
Right.
It's very hard. I don't see it the way I used to see it though, because it's a hard pill to swallow.
Mm-hmm.
But as a mother, you're gonna make things happen.
Right.
But what makes it, even more emotional is because I feel like it's hard, and we're gonna make things happen as mothers.
Okay, so what's some of the challenges?
That's what I'm about to say. But especially with me, this is my opinion, me raising a boy, like they need a father, their father figures in their life. Like, that's the hardest thing for me. Once your kid, my kid got 14, 13, 14, 15, he needed that. He needed his father, If
you don't mind me asking, where is his father?
In prison.
In prison, okay. But how's the relationship with the father and the son and doing that connection while he's in prison at this time?
I feel like it's changed over time. When Nehemiah was younger, in general, I think it's always been the best that it can be. His dad is gonna make sure he can do whatever, the little bit that he can do, he's gonna make sure he's there and he's gonna do it. Like keeping communication, helping out with things that he can't help out with, or getting other people to help out with things that he can't help out with.
Right.
But when your kid is young, they just, he's a little scared of his dad still, or he thinks his dad might be coming home, or,
Yeah.
It's a little different. But as he gets older, I think he's starting to realize, like, okay.
Yeah.
So I think their relationship is still good, but it's just a little,
Yeah.
when your kid get a certain age, you're like, well, my dad is away. So,
Yeah.
he can't really do nothing.
Exactly. So how's the community that's raising him? Like, I know you got other people in his life.
It's hard when it comes to the male figures. I feel like You know, it's hard because I do have a village on my side and my son's father's side.
Yeah.
But and everybody, you know, has their own life going on. But it's hard because I feel like the man, he needs that male figure, and it's really hard because I feel like he doesn't have it the way he needs it.
Okay.
But he definitely has a village, definitely could call on certain people, but the way he needs the hands-on, he just doesn't.
So, okay, so I don't think we spoke on what area we in. So we in Washington, D.C., right? And do you feel like it's anything that's like supporting the youth in the city? Is it anything that's like any programs that are being publicized or any figures in the city that's like can step up to help this youth?
It's definitely programs in the city. I feel like with DC, like I found out a lot of different programs just by Googling things or being on Instagram and stuff like that. But for some reason, I feel like it's really hard to find certain programs. It's like if you're not already in the know or in the circle of the programs, it's really hard trying to figure out what the program is. Or it's hard trying to get in contact with the actual program because, like I said, when my son was going through certain things at 13 and 14, oh baby, I was reaching out. So I felt like it was hard getting in touch with certain people, certain programs, and you know. So it's definitely programs, but I think we have to figure out how to get that information out there.
Yeah.
And work with each other.
And then like we grew up in the same community, so we see like a lot what's going on now. And how do you see the community now? Like, is it a good temperature, bad temperature? How that's looking?
I don't know. You know, honestly and truly, I don't even come outside much.
Yeah.
But I keep my eye on the youth as far as, you know, as much as I can because that's something I'm passionate about.
Right.
It is a little different though. It's very different because I don't think it's as family oriented as it used to be, and I think that's one of the problems. Like back in the day,
I remember, man,
we got in trouble. The whole block.
Everybody.
We was in trouble with the whole block.
And the crazy thing is, like, the police that was policing, we knew.
Right.
Or our family members knew.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They made themselves known, like, all right, we not just police at the same time. Yeah. You know us. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna try to make y'all.
amount of just respect in general. Like with the kids, even with the adults, like even with the police, I feel like there was always things going on, of course, that I probably didn't even know about. But once it was just more family oriented, like the whole neighborhood, everything was more. But I think also the difference is I don't know, I can't really figure out exactly why, but I think a lot of our kids, the youth, they lost motivation and hope. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when you lose motivation and hope and like care, you don't really get.
Have any? I know you real passionate about this topic, but do you have any ideas or any things that can attribute to helping the youth, or you know what I'm saying? Like,
I have a lot of ideas. I'm just trying to figure out. Well, it's a couple of things. Trying to figure out exactly what's needed is very hard for me, because for one, it's a little discouraging trying to have a passion for helping the youth, but sometimes you can't get your hands wrapped around your own child, right? But I feel like that's how it is, though. You know, your own kid won't listen to you, but somebody else's child might listen.
Yeah.
I have a couple of ideas, like doing a little workshop, getting all the kids together in one, area. Just letting them talk. And I think people have done this before, but like I said, it's hard finding this stuff out.
Yeah.
But also, another idea is like, should we just go to the kids? Like the kids that need to be spoken to or need to speak, they're not going to come to certain things.
Right.
Like, so how do we reach?
Intrigue them.
You know, how do we reach that crowd?
Put the curd in front of them.
Yeah. Right.
I mean, because I know back in the day we had a step.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, Steph helped me a whole lot. Shout out Mr. J, Ms. Lang. You know, but yeah, they definitely helped me, got me wanting to do stuff like this. Want to go hiking and stuff.
Different.
I want to pause on them topics. Cause I want to find out where your mental at right now.
Better.
Scale 1 to 5. Yeah, 5. You all the way good. Time.
I feel like I'm so up and down.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Right now, I would say I'm at a 3. And I say that because anxiety been kicking my ass. So.
You mind if I ask, where did you gain this anxiety from? Anxiety. Where does this come from? Because a lot of people, they have it, but don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think about that a lot now. I'm like, when I was a kid, I had anxiety.
Right.
But I was very shy, so I'm starting to think maybe that's what it was, you know?
Right.
So that's a possibility.
Could it be past trauma? Yeah. There's a whole lot of that going around.
Right.
There's a whole lot of that going around.
Exactly.
And mainly be gun violence at the end of the day. Because I know I lost me, someone close.
Yeah.
And I know you lost a few people that's close. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, we grew up in the same neighborhood, but I'm gonna start for me. I still try to like keep his name, if that makes sense. Like the other day, I found myself doing something we used to do. Like we used to sit in the house and like listen to old school music. You know what I'm saying? And we used to like bed off that, joke around off that, just like, man, because our parents were really interested in it, and they really gave us that old school music. You know what I'm saying? So I sat in the house, listening to that, closed my eyes and try to see his face. You know what I'm saying? Like things like that, him being younger than me, it was just like, and then having a son,
Right.
It's just like, man, but I know him, you know? And it's just like, I don't know. I try to keep it going, keep him going, keep a picture of him mentally, for real, for real.
It's difficult, you know, because I feel like I have a couple of different grief situations, but they're different because I like talking about anxiety. I kind of also think when it got really bad is when my son's dad went to jail, because although we were young and dumb, he was a dad. Right. So I wasn't a single parent at all. You know, although we were young and dumb as hell, I had a teammate through all the BS. So I think, although he, you know, he's not, you know, away in that way. Yeah. That grief of him not being here physically, affected me in a crazy way.
Okay. So, well, being a mother at a young age, how was that?
I wasn't prepared. I don't know.
Hey, if you do, man, hey.
I wasn't prepared, and I did that much.
Yeah, look, you can turn this towel. It's the other side if you need it, man.
I'm good. No, I wasn't prepared, but I did it. I love my child. I'm blessed. I want to be honest, because people don't be honest about it. I feel like being so young, I wasn't fully there the way I needed to be there for myself and my child. So I kind of blame myself for a lot of things, because I'm like, dang, maybe if I was older, or maybe if I was, you know, like mentally there. You know, I feel like I was like there, but I wasn't fully, like, I don't know, like mentally I was just surviving.
Cause you still was a kid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I was literally just surviving, like just making it happen, which is what you're supposed to do. But I just think sometimes, dang.
Yeah.
Like what else? What did I need to actually be in like the present? And I struggle with that. And I really necessarily don't have to have more kids, but it's like I want to have a kid so I can just like, get it right one time, you know?
Yes. I ain't Tonika. Woo.
So it's like I'm so hard on Neo because I know what I've been through. I know what he been through.
Hey, how you doing?
And I just feel like he deserves so much more because it's certain things that I couldn't give him because mentally I was, you know.
Yeah, most you got long-term stability. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
To where as though you made it to where as though he can grow where he's at now. And I just want to commend you on that. You're doing a heck of a job. You know what I'm saying? By yourself.
Right.
I just want to say, man, congratulations for all your success that you have done for, sheesh, how many years? I ain't gonna even say I ain't about to say my age. You know what I'm saying? Oh, your age. Yeah, because I was about to say how long we knew each other. Right. But yeah, I just wanted to insert that. Like all this is just flowing, man. I ain't doing no pausing, no editing, for real. Like I'm letting this flow because this is.
I say when I talk about it, it's like, you know, I don't never want to make it seem like, oh, you know, I did a horrible job, but I want to be real. You know, us single parents, we gonna make it happen.
Right, for sure.
But
I seen my mother do it, and that's the thing. Like,
there's things.
Yeah.
You know, on the back end is trauma.
Yeah.
So I just feel like sometimes we gotta talk about that trauma.
Yeah. Cause you gotta break it, man.
It don't stop who you are.
Yeah.
It don't stop you from doing what you gotta do, but it need to be talked about.
Yeah, cause I see the stuff that my mother used to do, man, growing up. I'm starting to realize it. Okay, this is why she did it. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. Me not calling it be simple things.
Right.
Me not calling moms while I'm out at a certain time, letting her know where I'm at. You know, and then cause that worries her. Yeah. Even though me myself, I'm like, all right, I'm good. You know, I think I'm good. Right. She know more than I know, and she been around. You know what I'm saying? She been there, done that. What they say, been there, done that. Got the goofy hat. But
and see, all that ties into trauma, into neighborhood trauma, into past trauma, into single mother trauma. Because even me, like, I feel like I be so worried. Like, if he don't get it, and I'm like I blows up his phone because I be so worried. Like, I automatically think the craziest things, and it's like, that's not fair to him, you know. But as a mother, that's what you do. But in reality,
but I think the temperature now in the city is way worse. I mean, in my opinion, because I don't know. Back in the day, I guess we was sheltered with all the good people we had around. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's way more. Morning. It's way more active than it is than it was when I was young. We were young. You know.
But unfortunately, even with all that goes on, you know, unfortunately, our kids gotta grow up in this time.
Yeah.
And going back to what I said, because of certain things and certain ways I was feeling or going through, or just how I am, you know, I feel like I babied him a little too much. Maybe because of my trauma, maybe because that's just who I am, you know. But
what is babying though? What is too much?
I don't know.
What is that like? Who can put a meter on that?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I know me, my daughter, she turned me into a whole sucker. Like I milk right in her hands, man. So she definitely made me milk, man. That's my weak spot. I'll tell you that. And I think everybody weak spot who got kids, you know. So But yeah, man, there's some scenery, man.
It's definitely nice out here.
Yeah, it ain't too bad. Yeah. You can do it by yourself too.
I don't know all that.
But we could definitely do another hike, you know. We could do something more. This is not a, we gonna call this a trail. What's over here? I don't know what's over here. We gonna see. I wanna get a bike, man. That's my next thing, a bike. Yeah, it loops around. So it's probably just a big circle all the time. Alright.
We can finish talking about. I want to talk about.
What you want to talk about?
I don't know. We can talk about. I like the motherhood topic.
Okay, you like motherhood. So let's talk about motherhood.
I feel like I don't know if I had nothing else, but I'm just saying like.
Alright, okay. What advice you have for single mothers? Cause I know they still happening.
Yeah.
You play house, what my mother used to say. You play house long enough, man.
Right.
But yeah, if you have any advice for the young mothers, cause man, some people they don't have any guidance. Mm-hmm. They don't have that support system that you definitely had. They don't have that. Mm. But do you have any advice for the young mothers?
My advice to a young mother, the first it would be, don't stop what you have going on, which means if you're in school, your dreams, of course, be an excellent mother. Get all the help that you can get therapy too, because I feel like as a young parent, well, you're young, you're growing up with your child, so I feel like sometimes you need to express things, and sometimes you don't feel comfortable expressing certain things to certain people. You might feel judged, or
Yeah.
So get help. Maybe go see a therapist. Do the best you can, but if it's something you need help with, reach out. There's all kind of resources, out here. But also, don't give up on your dreams. Whatever you're interested in, schooling, career, whatever it might be.
Yeah. So,
and express yourself as you're growing up. But yeah, don't give up on your dreams. I feel like it's already known. Like, of course, be the best parent that you could ever be. That's a given. But I feel like when we become parents, we kind of forget, that stuff. So don't give up on your dreams. Just, reach out, talk to people, reach out for help, whatever kind of help you may need. I feel like I don't really care for the strong mother. I don't really care for that. So I feel like, especially as a young parent coming up, if you're struggling, not literally your kid don't have to know everything, but it's important for your kids to see you as a human.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of kids just see their parents as robots, and talk to your kids. And when your kids get older, express yourself.
Yeah.
So kids be thinking everything, my mother never cried, and my mother. No, let your kids see you as a human being.
Emotions.
Nothing wrong with that.
And so how do you feel? Because I know, man, a lot in the black community, because I know we was growing up, men don't cry, this and that. Oh, you want to go over there? See that water real quick? But yeah, the black community, they used to be like, man, men don't cry, da-da-da-da. Man, look, I ain't gonna lie, I cried a lot. It's not even being young, but like as a man. Yeah.
I don't like this whole facade. Don't cry, strong. Don't call me strong. I ain't saying I'm weak, but baby, I'm human.
Yeah.
And I'm emotional. So I just think, express yourself.
Yeah, let them feelings out, man, because you feel 10 times better.
And as a parent, it makes shit 10 times worse for you, but it also shows your kids that we're your emotions. So then they grow up to be the same exact way. Not showing emotion, not being honest, something happening, they ain't gonna say what's happening. They ain't never heard you say.
Yeah. I don't know about you, I'm a little nervous walking on that.
Yeah, me too.
Hold on, let me test the water.
I'm not go out there.
I'm gonna test. Hold up, it looks sturdy, man. You look. Oh wow, I ain't bad. We good. We good money. All right, it's nice. It's good money. And this ain't even far from the city. This is in College Park. Had little lily pads. This is nice though. It definitely look like this folds up. How you deal personally with grief?
Right. I think I just started dealing with grief as, you know, getting older.
Finally. I mean, yeah.
Oh
It lasted about like
a heck of a thing.
Yeah.
But
you know it's stages of it too now.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Yeah.
I was saying I felt like I was feeling grief. And I think one of my sons was telling us about it with his father being away, even though he's not, you know, deceased.
Yeah.
Away. So that was hard. But losing my son's cousin, it was like, you know, like when my son's father was locked up, he was like the next, you know.
Yeah, next male figure, next man, yeah. Yeah.
So that was hard. I think it was hard on my child too because, well, I know it was hard on him, but it was funny watching him, just paying attention to the little things. At one point, he wouldn't even go outside. But he didn't really express himself.
Do you think that's like a reason him not even acting out, but like he sheltered himself? He don't open up to you.
Yeah,
you think?
He keep everything in.
Yeah.
So dealing with so many people passing away, like you know, Amber's baby father recently.
Yeah, and that was exactly. So that's something like
it's like everybody
close to him
in his life.
Yeah,
he be feeling, and I think he expressed this before.
Yeah,
feeling like people that are important in his life get taken away from him.
Yeah, I wish it's like something, or I don't know, cause you know kids these days they don't listen to everybody. They don't listen to too many people. And I guess the people he did listen to end up passing away, you know, and it's like, it's nobody else that can be like, man, look, you gotta open up. You can't keep that in.
Right. And it's hard expressing it to them.
Yeah.
Express yourself. But I felt like that's why us as parents, we have to do that while we raising them.
Yeah.
We have to also show and express hurt, pain, happiness, joy, everything.
Yeah.
So that they'll get it, you know, they'll see it, and then they'll start doing the same.
Man, this is regular. Yeah, this is regular.
Like it's okay.
Yeah.
So.
Cause I know, man. Sometimes I hold things in, but at the end of the day, you gotta, man, talk about it.
Yeah, you gotta try at least.
Yeah, cause when you talk, you feel good when you talk, man.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm actually doing this, man. Cause people go through a lot and don't have those conversations, and that's on their shoulder, that's on their mind, and then that burden that's on their shoulders, and they're not able to express that.
And it's good doing this too, because when you walking and talking, you're just gonna let it flow.
Yep.
You're not really gonna be too nervous or too scared. And
Yeah.
you walking, so taking your mind off of the nervousness a little bit.
It's kind of like a little, this is a health journey period, man.
Good for your mental health.
Yeah, man.
And physically.
Exactly. So, yeah, man, this is good.
So yeah, that goes back to what I wanted to like figure out. I still haven't really figured it out. I'm confused about it, but letting youth talk, they need to talk.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do it, but.
Cause they talking on them songs, man.
Yeah, on them songs they gonna talk.
They gonna talk on them songs.
Saying a little too much.
Yeah.
So much going on.
Yeah. But shoot, you could make a rap song, man. You could let somebody know how you
Yeah.
feel, cause if that's how you feel in that rap song, golly, my boy.
You need to talk. That's why you so angry.
Yeah, man.
They got it right. They got a reason. I get it. I feel it.
Cause it's just gonna continue to happen, man.
Hold that cross in.
Nope.
That's what I'm trying. I think my son do be talking a little bit to certain people, you know.
Yeah.
Like I said, certain things happen in his life. He was not talking. I just tried to do counseling and
Yeah.
it doesn't really working. So
Dang, he didn't talk to counselor either. You like forget that.
it was kind of hard finding a good counselor. So it didn't go as well.
Yeah, cause they not cheap.
Cheap and
Cause I know mine, the one I had, Dr. Bird, he ain't take no insurance. He used to take that cash. You know what I'm saying? But he was good though, I ain't gonna wear.
right. Yeah, I say, man, finding a therapist or counselor, man, that's like dating. You gotta keep going around till you find the right one.
Yeah. Speed date.
Look, my son was not having it.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, these kids dealing with so much.
But
They dealing with grief, don't even know.
he got a good mother though, so that's gonna keep him right. You don't give up on him. That's the thing. Like, you not giving up on him, so that's keeping him right. So I guess I can't commend you enough, cause I seen my mother do it. So keep on. If I can help, let me know. Cause I got my daughter. She ain't bad or nothing. It's just, man. She a lot.
The boss.
Yeah, she a lot, man. She smart.
Yeah. And they be making sense.
Yeah. And it's just like, man, gee Louise. Why you know this word? Who told you this word?
Where you get that from?
Yeah. And she likes to read. She like to draw. I'm gonna be transparent. I'm gonna let them know, like, I got her in track, and she had a tough time in track. Was it last week? And she just started, for just 4 weeks. This will be her 4th week, and I didn't did my workout, and I hear somebody crying, and I see her running. Excuse me. Yeah. I see her crying. So I'm like, you alright? She like, she just still crying. Excuse me, I gotta take some water. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, she was crying. So I'm like, you alright? She steady crying. So I like, all right, let me just run with her, because she was running like they was racing. So I said, let me just run with her. Ran with her, got to the finish line. She just like, I keep coming in last place. I want to go home. I'm like, baby, you just started. And that right there made me sad, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I felt sometimes, I'm like, dang. Like that's what I'm saying. She made me soft, like, man. And she right there. And I'm just like, man, you can't give up. Keep going. They've been doing this since COVID time. So this is
your start. See where you at.
You did ballet. I think I want to do gymnastics with her next, see how she do with that. But
that's another important thing. Keeping them busy.
Yeah, keeping them busy, keeping them active, man. Yeah. But we gonna wrap it up then.